I got a message. Who could it be? Herda. Listen, Herda, I don't know if I have time for more of your simulation universe stuff. Here's some good news. Ruin Mei's at the space station. Ruin Mei? Genius Society number 81, Ruin Mei. I called her and Skrillium here to talk about something important matters. Come back when you're free and introduce yourself to her. The way she knows who the person that's been testing the simulated universe. Remember to show Ruin Mei some respect. You don't usually get many chances to meet her. I definitely will do that, Herda. I was expecting you to summon me to the simulated universe, but I guess not. Anyways, let's go check out and see what that's about.
Ruin Mei. A name that's both new and familiar.
Hey, what's up, dudes? Insane Isaiah 64 here. Welcome back to some more Honkai Style Rail. We are now doing the newer stuff that was part of version 1.6. The Trailblazer Continue. A Crown of the Mundane and Divine. Let's actually go do this and get started. That guy with lustrous hair is still back there hanging out.
I thought member 4, Poka Kakamon, had gotten rid of most of the society members. I didn't have a lot of hope for this. Oh, look who's here. You're back.
What's up, Herda?
Of course. This is a summit between 3 geniuses.
It's a special time. All departments are preparing to welcome distinguished guests from the Genius Society. Madame Ruin Mei doesn't like fanfare and probably wouldn't appreciate a crowd to welcome her, so I asked the researchers to keep things simple.
I took her to see the portraits of the society members a few days ago. I wanted to have the researchers make one for her as well, but she declined the offer. I don't get it. Whatever, as long as she's happy.
I heard Miss Ruin Mei likes snacks and pastries, so I asked the researchers to prepare some traditional desserts from the blue. All of them seemed to tickle her fancy.
Damn, I should have brought something. Would I be able to meet Ruin Mei?
Of course! Go find her yourself. She borrowed the Phase Flame to do some research as soon as she got here. Haven't seen a trace of her since.
Miss Ruin Mei is the very image of a scholar. I heard she once took a little vacation on a desert planet. By the time she left, she'd miraculously created a boom in the local ecology.
She just wanted somewhere uninhabited to experiment with her life spiral system. Ruin Mei is certainly very talented, but she hardly interacts with anyone. She lives like a hermit. Pity. Anyway, what more needs to be said for someone smart enough to become Herda's research partner, Hurry up and head out! Huh? See if you can find her.
Where's Ruin Mei right now?
Not sure, but she doesn't seem to get around much. She spends most of her time between the master control zone and the railway platform. Maybe you can start your search there.
Control zone and runway platform. Okay, invited. Spell. Looks like we're in for some juicy news. Got the deets? Don't leak this from the chat. Ruin Mei's coming to the space station. She's already here? You're getting slow with your gossip. You are really something. But we're still preparing for the welcome ceremony. Ruin Mei doesn't appreciate it. I heard she's a loner even among the geniuses. So all our work was for nothing? Why did you give us a heads up? When did you give us a heads up ahead of time? Herda also turned a blind eye to what she does. That's a big shot special treatment. It's okay. Other big shots will show up sooner or later. I'll be waiting then. Apparently Ruin Mei's personality isn't all that great. Word? Is there ever a genius who's normal? Skrillium seems pretty chill. Okay, fine, I'll give you that. Skrillium's pretty cool. I can't wait for him to become playable. When the stars of ingeniosity shine. Now we're officially started on this. Let's go! Let's go meet the woman in question. What, you think I was just gonna walk by that? Free credits.
There's someone next to the railway platform. Could she be?
Why is there Space Trotter there?
I have a feeling we're on the right track.
I'll check the data when I get back.
Oh my. Get a little bit of cake on her.
Hello. I hope I didn't startle you. This is a work habit of mine. Using touch to open my senses and letting the details of your biological existence flood into my brain helps me understand your construction as a living organism. Such is the basis of deconstruction and reconstruction. Do not be concerned. You are very healthy. In fact, impeccably so. A perfect experimental specimen. I like perfect experimental specimens.
We finally meet.
Yes, I'm happy to meet you too. We've met before in the simulated universe. I expect the views here had me lost in thought. I don't usually go in and out of the space station, and only discovered today that it was blessed with such calm, open views. It is a wonderful fit for the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossoms, sticky rice, and frosting sugar. Come here. Look. The blue planet is directly below us. It is so full of life. This dessert is very delicious. Here, take half.
Sure.
Delicious desserts remind people of how flowers look when they bloom. Ingest this dessert one bite at a time, and the sweetness will linger in your mouth. I hope you like it too. So, what do you think? I can certainly prepare more for you. It's become somewhat of a tradition to bring strawberry pastries when I visit Stephen Lloyd. His attendance seems quite dependent on them. An outstanding dessert. 10 grams of cubed sugar, 1 dried and salt-preserved plum blossom. Baking and cooking are the same as nurturing a universe. The heat must be controlled, planning must be meticulous, and one must not panic, no matter what happens. Unfortunately, there are still too many people in the space station. The clamor is not fitting for desserts. By the way, do you remember what my research is about?
Only that is about biology.
No. My research area is short stories about toilets. Huh? What's going on? What am I talking about?
I see. What a cute hobby. But remember, the next time something like this happens, it's crucial to mask your expression until you've ascertained the situation. If not, you'll be full of weaknesses that others can see through. Let's try again. Now, what else would you like to ask?
You feed
The
me.
dessert was tasty. I would like more. Why can't I say what I want to say?
You have quite the appetite. All right, I'll give you the recipe. Come and have a walk with me. A stroll is the most appropriate post-dessert activity. As the masses depart,
Interesting.
there's an enveloping calm here. Just like in the no man's land I've ventured to in the past. Can you imagine a completely lifeless world? From there, you can glimpse the stars that lie at the very edge of the horizon. Following its celestial trajectory, the Great Teal Star illuminates an endless sea of white across both the sky and land. My mother and I navigated calm glaciers, looking for signs of life on that world, and encountered many bizarre phenomena. It was like finding the single correct piece in a mountain of jigsaw pieces. The process was convoluted and unimaginably difficult. But it was touching and enthralling as well. My apologies. It appears my words have left you perplexed. Please, don't be on edge. I bear no ill will. I haven't interfered with your linguistic faculties. Such an act would be impolite. I merely made a minor adjustment. A few days ago, I made my interest in you known to Herta. My intention is for you to serve as an assistant. Based on our interactions within the simulated universe, I firmly believe you fit the bill. I find extending trust beyond myself is challenging. A single error in detailed research can generate issues, and I despise matters that escape my control. Therefore, I added anti-truth serum to this dessert. It will not harm you. However, you will be unable to say what you truly think when answering questions related to me. Treat it as a layer of protection. This will shield my research and your personal safety. Once the problems have been dealt with, I'll give you the antidote. I can also reward you as compensation for being my assistant. I will fulfill your every wish.
Every wish, huh?
Does that bother you? I believe we will be able to be frank with each other, but that needs time. When I first arrived on the space station, I borrowed the phase flame from Herta. It's an invention of member number 29 Circle. I hope to be enlightened by other society members' results. A surge of creativity led me to explore the cultivation of life on the space station. In my imagination, these life forms would be a new variety that are born as geniuses. I plan to name them after Lambda, member number 8 of the Genius Society. I don't know where it went wrong. They possess their own sentience, but are nowhere near geniuses. Moreover, my free-range approach seems to have backfired. In a lab leak incident a few days ago, some of these little life forms ran away and scattered all over the space station. I do not wish for Herta or Asta to be involved in this. Therefore, I'm hoping you can assist in recovering these little life forms.
You can try trusting me, you know.
I do trust you.
Why don't you want them to
This
know?
has nothing to do with them. Besides, the more people involved, the more problems there will be.
Understandable. Okay.
The researchers are still treating these entities as visitors. I want to steer clear of making my presence known, so as not to cause undue disturbances. I entrust this to you. Once the little life forms are collected, simply find a proper place for them. The researchers in the Department of Ecology should know about this, and provide you with suitable advice. As the masses depart, there's an enveloping calm here. Just like the no man's land I ventured to in the past.
Do you do research there?
Yes. My mother and I once spent 11 long polar nights there.
Interesting. You're an interesting lady. Also, I forgot Trotter Lord hangs out here. I thought for a minute I had to fight one of these guys. Ever since you decided to keep Trotter Lord, the Trotter's temptation has become more and more unrestricted. It roams and pleases between Space Station and the Express as it follows in your footsteps. Oh, there's just so much data. Trotter Lord really seems to be fond of you. Perhaps even dreams of electric sheep. I'll play with you another time. I'm kind of busy right now at the moment. I forgot you hang out here. Anyways, moving on. Also, I just found out from my friend Cub that no matter what you pick for that Trotter, he will be with you. Even if you give him up, they still give him to you. So, yeah. Not much of a choice there. Anyways, back to this. What's up, nerds?
What? A place where the space station stores dangerous experimental results?
Yeah, know a place?
Why would anyone want to know that? Wait, did someone send you here to try to get things out of me? I'm not doing any private business on the space station. I have absolutely no knowledge of any special hiding places. And I certainly haven't sold any old junk rare treasures or discarded curios or anything like that.
Right, I didn't even ask.
I'm not hiding anything at all. You're the sneaky one. What do you want? I won't talk to you if you don't tell me why you're here.
I heard there's some problems on the space station.
Oh, that. You've got pretty good contacts if you know that already. The space station is a mess. Everyone's already swamped as it is. And now out of nowhere, there's a bunch of little creatures popping up.
What kind of little
If you want to
creatures?
solve the problem, go check out the storage zone. Then you'll understand.
Wait, is it that door that's blocked? There's a door in this place that you can't get into. Wait, no, it's not. I was actually in the base zone. There's this door right here you can't get into. I thought for a minute it was this. Chill. Because you can't get in here. Just a reminder, you have triple authentication verification. You can retrieve the verification card. Beacon signal based on the unsuccessful group images, antimatter legions. Beacon signal. Oh, I think this is something else entirely. Okay. Maybe there is a little secrets I haven't done in this place yet. That might be one of them. I thought for a minute that was like an elevator go down to the main area. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I really don't know. I don't know what to expect out of this event. I thought for a minute it was that. I was about to be like a... feel good about myself for a minute right there. So this is new music.
There are so many people. And this seems to be the place.
Excuse me. Thank you. Investigate this.
Hey, guess what I got my hands on? Word on the street is that this is the downgraded version of Ruin Mei's life cultivation formula.
You don't say.
It says 10 carats of ingenuity, 1 ton of practice, 30 particles of starquake, and a few drops of poisonous liquor from Madame Yu Tintu. Rumor has it that it once created a talking chair. Not a particularly intelligent one, but boy, did it have a sharp tongue. They dismantled it and used it for firewood. Can you believe it?
Fuck you guys
Let's give it a
making?
shot, shall we? First things first, we need to pick up the ingredients.
A constant burning passion.
We need to add some other good stuff in, but don't go overboard.
Beauty?
And now we mix them together. Wait, it says on the recipe, Ruin Mei makes different expressions when nurturing life.
Suppresses her emotions. Expressionless.
Yikes. Take a look at what you just cultivated.
What the hell is that? You nurtured a... I feel like no matter what I did, it probably would have nurtured the same thing. Seisme paste life form. I mean, is it really that bad? Okay, well that happened.
I heard Madame Ruin Mei is very picky when it comes to snacks. Do you know what her favorites are?
Likes plum blossom cakes that are freshly salted.
I don't know about her, but I love fermented herring.
So, I really can't say anything about her.
Right, not.
Did I ask about your favorites? Also, that's disgusting. What's wrong with you?
The truth serum, truth cake, or whatever. I know I shouldn't eat that cake.
Molten cheese tart is the best. Its outlook is infectious. Its positive mood has influenced us all. What's our slogan again? 1. Stop complaining. Change your attitude and use the delicious molten cheese tart to stop the flow of negative energy. 2. Energize yourself. Increase your capacity for action and walk on the path of molten cheese tart's absolute conviction.
our creed. Molten cheese tart is the best.
Who's Molten Cheese Tart?
Oh, praise be. You don't know? Molten cheese tart is Madame Ruin Mei's top fan. This is how it preaches. Those who offer their love are expressing admiration and affection for Miss Ruin Mei.
What about Squirrelion's followers?
Oh, let me tell you something. Mr. Screwthum's followers are all very logical, but they're just awaiting the arrival of the mechanical aristocracy. Since you're so interested, I'll tell you how to secure an audience with the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart. You'll need to work hard to get there. You need to plaster hearts wherever Madame Ruin Mei has been. If you're sincere enough, the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart will show itself.
Interesting. Is it a snack? It sounds like a snack. I know it's just like a top fan. Graffiti? We've seen graffiti earlier on. Hold up. Only great graffiti can be... Oh, wait a minute. Do I need to... print as many as you like? Oh, I think I'm supposed to print them on here. Hold up. I think I'm supposed to print them right here. We've seen graffiti like back in version 1.1 with Silverwolf. Can I move? Oh, I can't move. Eight can only exist. Oh, never mind. We're good. Is that the Molten Cheese Tart? It looks sinister. Hello.
So this is the little life form Ruin Mei made?
Strange.
I am humbled to meet the Molten Cheese Tart. What are you frozen in place for? Oh, you don't understand the Honorable Tart. That's okay. No worries for situations like this. We've specifically concocted a synesthesia beacon.
Activate the synesthesia beacon.
I'm a genius. A genius among geniuses.
It actually made my voice. Immediately deactivate it. Freaky.
That was way too risky.
Yeah.
Oh, Molten Cheese Tart says Madame Ruin Mei has finally recognized my ingenuity. Molten Cheese Tart says, does Madame Ruin Mei recognize me as a masterpiece? Molten Cheese Tart says, Madame Ruin Mei still has not recognized me as a life form that passes the requirements. I need to work harder. Oh, such an enthusiastic Molten Cheese Tart. There's a kind of attachment reserved for the creator. To the world, you are but one person. But to me, you are the entire world. Oh, Madame Ruin Mei. Hey, you! Yes, you! Don't you have anything you want to say to Molten Cheese Tart? You should at least express how you would like to follow Molten Cheese Tart. We wouldn't want to mistake you for an agent of gray bean paste, would we?
The hell's going on? I follow Molten Cheese Tart.
You have great taste.
You're gonna make me hungry in a minute.
You see, the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart has always been fighting against gray bean paste in terms of flavor. The Honorable Molten Cheese Tart is a firm believer that people's lives need to be optimistic. They both hope to receive Madame Ruin Mei's recognition and have been working so hard.
How did Ruin Mei make desserts into life forms?
You need to call it the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart. It's genuinely puzzling. Despite Molten Cheese Tart's remarkable qualities, why hasn't Madame Ruin Mei acknowledged it? It's clear that it yearns for her love.
What kind of love, though?
Love from the creator to her creation? Familiar love? Doesn't sound right. Romantic love? Definitely not. I don't know. Expecting me to understand love is like asking me to map the farthest reaches of the universe. Remember, as long as love is your compass, you're on the right track. And in the wise words of the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart, love must be shouted from the rooftops.
Can I talk with Molten Cheese Tart alone?
That depends if the Honorable Tart agrees to it. Oh? The Honorable Molten Cheese Tart has agreed.
So much for that. Do I need to be high for this? Or were the writers high? This is something. Here's all those little monsters in here. Are you serious? Bruh. The one-way patch at the end then connects it in the storage room. Oh, and it's come extremely safe. You say that, but do I trust you? Can I take this thing home? It's weird.
Ruin Mei likes to listen to the space station radio during her research. Some of us younger researchers are her super fans. We're always scanning different frequencies to find out what her tastes are. Do you know her favorite tunes by any chance?
Storytelling.
No idea. I just listen to comedy skits. So, I really can't say anything about her.
As expected. You look like you belong in a comedy skit yourself.
Damn. This cake is really killing me.
Ruin Mei, member 81 of the Genius Society, a resounding name in science and the veritable epitome of life form cultivation. Researchers here have heard so much about her for so long. But once she arrived on the space station, she just took over everything. And what did Madame hurt to do? Absolutely nothing.
Weirdo spoiling Ruin Mei.
Never fear, the galactic baseballer is here. I can't even say that.
Can't say anything about her. Also, there's just a Legion just chilling over here. Antimatter Legion. You think they would remove the enemies during this? Anyways. Oh wait, there's papers I never picked up here. Quick read. Herge's manuscripts. Your release Ruin Mei's creation cannot be put in at all. Oh, you. It opens its instant wide eyes. You have to explain it that it has to be done in order to send it back to Ruin Mei's side. Why are you starting up trouble on the space station? It seems to believe that it's only being passionate. Can it earn Ruin Mei's approval? It seems resentful for being an unqualified life form. It seems eager to achieve great things and wants to fully embrace its own philosophy and invite you to join in. It to be firm believing this is the best place for it. Tenderly activate the teleporter. Ruin Mei's little life form was ruthless, flushing down the John. It will be safely transported to the storage zone. Okay. Maybe it's with Herta in the toilets. I don't know. Herta, why do you have toilets in your space station? How's your progress? Sorry to interrupt. Come back first. It's an emergency. Come up with a request to your help. I see. Like, I know these things teleport you around. It must be really nice, but don't know what's up with them. Oh, hey, Herta.
You're here. Herta called Screwlum and I to the space station to discuss some important topics. She also sent an invite to Steven, but he didn't reply, and Herta didn't seem to want to wait any longer. And now, I wish for you to attend this meeting with me.
Why with me?
I don't want Herta to worry herself over these frivolous matters, even though she probably wouldn't care anyway. Just in case, I want someone who will be on my side. In other words, you. Help me. It'll be easy. Just remember, my secret stays with you, don't pry too much, and keep your expressions in check.
Alrighty.
Right, let's go.
So, if you're confused on her meeting us for the first time in Simulated Universe, in Swarm Disaster, I believe when I did that tutorial video for that, she did have an avatar that did meet us for the first time, not in person, but right there in the Simulated Universe. Also, she has a couple of Simulated Universe events that can happen that really spoil the hell out of you and are really kind of overpowered, actually. Anyways, thought I'd chime in with that.
Hey, Ruin Mei. I've been waiting for you. Oh, you're here too? Looks like you two have become quite friendly.
It's good to see you, sir. Affirmation. This reunion has happened earlier than my calculations predicted.
I haven't seen Screwlum in a very long time.
I welcome you to remember this historical moment. How long has it been since 3 geniuses were in the same room together? And how long will we have to wait for it to happen again?
Affirmative. Discounting our discussions on the simulated universe, our interactions are scarce. I look forward to the innovative ideas that may emerge from this juxtaposition of minds.
That's politely.
Let me get straight to the point. I think it's time to find another partner for the simulated universe.
You wish to kick Steven out?
No, of course not. Steven doesn't want to get involved and voted to abstain. Oh, whatever. Look, I respect the way people want to live, but he doesn't have the chance to be involved in this decision-making anymore.
Question. Are we introducing a 5th partner for the simulated universe?
Yes, a 5th genius. The reason for our gathering is clear to everyone present. What else could prompt such a gathering of brilliant minds except for the answer? No one can refuse the secret of the eons. Not even Xandar. We'll definitely get a response.
What if the responder is Polka Kakamond?
That'd be great! Hey, Lord of Silence, are you listening? I'm member number 83, Herta, and I want to meet you. I believe you and I will have a lot to talk about.
It's unlikely we'll hear from Polka Kakamond. She's been off the grid for quite some time. Probability, member number 64, Dr. Primitive, may appear.
That's a hard pass. Given Dr. Primitive's shady research practices and his tussle with the Galaxy Rangers, the IPC will surely turn this into a media circus. He can get lost. I'd prefer it if the simulated universe remained scandal-free. What about you, Qingtu? Are you still in touch with her, Ruin Mei? Is she still alive?
Can we ask him to leave if we are to discuss this topic? The process will be long and boring. There's no need to take up other people's time.
Of course! You brought him in after all. It's up to you.
All right. Let me walk you out.
And what the heck is this?
Seems like a programming error.
This fragment of Ruin Mei. Have you seen it in the simulated universe before?
Yes, I actually have many
The
times.
simulated universe is my home. speaking nonsense again?
It's probably an isolated glitch.
Fine. I'm used to turning a blind eye to these things. It makes life easier. I am curious, though. Are you gonna keep it, Ruin Mei?
I probably will. Records indicate he likes this occurrence.
All right, I agree. As long as it helps you with your research, you can do whatever you want.
Come
It
on,
is a good
I'll
occurrence,
see you out.
as I mentioned earlier. Also, you just pushed me to the side.
It appears I was overthinking things. Impulsive behavior is pretty characteristic of her after all.
Wait a minute. Time out.
What's wrong? You're not leaving.
Will the fifth genius be joining?
Depends on who they are.
Interesting. Screw them.
The air in the space station has a pleasant quality. Affirmation. Knowledge flows within it.
Will the fifth genius be
We
joining?
anticipate the inclusion of a different perspective. I await our esteemed guest and shall offer the highest courtesies. I'm confident that our discussions will generate illuminating insights.
I see. He had more to talk about, though. Or is that it? Oh. Damn. Good, Mr. Scrum, this is the only time I'm going to see you, I think. Maybe not. I do really like his
Thankfully, it was
design.
just a minor scare. Still, meetings give me such a headache. It seems I'll have to stay put for a while. I see that you've recovered the life form in the master control zone. Thank you. Well done.
I didn't end up saying
I
anything.
was simply being overly cautious. It is a habit of mine. Apologies. There's some things that I must tell you now. If I wait for the meeting to finish, then it might be too late. The retrieval of my life forms isn't complete yet. There's more than just one, and some are stored in a sealed zone. Herta uses that place to welcome visitors from across the stars, or to welcome members of the Genius Society. However, due to the Legion's invasion, it is no longer open to the public. And now my headache is stored there.
There are other zones in the space station?
There's much you don't know about the space station, and even more about Herta. But there is some information I can give you. That place is also used to welcome non-humanoid visitors, and has a shuttle that connects to outer space. I'm giving you my access card. Give me your hand, and I'll input your fingerprint into it. Stay vigilant, Assistant. Should you come across a threat you can't handle, just alert me. I'll come to your aid no matter what. Remember, there is a giant incubator in the middle of the zone. That's where my headache is stored. Once you're back, come find me on the railway platform. Then you'll understand everything.
I see. You guys have nothing else to say? Nope. Just making sure I don't want to miss any dialogue. Oh, hey Herta. We've seen you again. Gotta go through this elevator, it seems.
Look like.
I'm about to find out. Where I go to die? You mysterious little robot. This is all new. And there's a chest over there. I haven't seen a herd of chests like that in a while. Hold on, time out. You'll know the rules, and so do I. Chest first. Investigate? With extremely high resolution of the screen, every day label is clear. You start missing an arrow, low resolution. I guess? I even experienced an arrow low resolution. My character, I have, but my character has a. Nothing over there. You kind of want to look at the map. 11 chests. Oh boy. What's up, little weirdo?
Buzz. What's up with this unit? It looks different from the one in the master control zone.
Buzz, Madam Herta, open zone. Buzz, to welcome alien species, galactic visitors. High risk zone. Buzz, service staff, inorganic life forms. Buzz. Permission status. Madam Ruin Mei. Permissions granted. Madam Herta, fine. As long as it keeps her happy. Buzz.
Why are you here?
Buzz, I am a twin of the rice frying robot. I am the leftover rice frying robot. Buzz.
Makes sense.
Maintain zone operation. Job of inorganic life forms. Buzz. Welcome, Buzz. Visitor, how can I help?
Classification of robot jobs?
Fry leftover rice. Buzz. Fry leftover rice. Buzz. Welcome, visitor. What do you need? Buzz.
Want to see the visitor logs?
Ruin Mei. Buzz. Alien species. Buzz. That is all. Fry leftover rice. Fry leftover rice.
Oh, it just says that fry leftover rice. Fry leftover rice. I was trying to shoot that from distance. Chest just waiting for us here. And an elevator that goes down. It's like the basement levels to her to space station. Seems that way. I guess she shoves everything in the basement. Rumor has it that untold secrets hidden in this area. Mysterious monsters have been sighted. The more you think about it, the more you realize space station is not as normal as outsiders think. There's probably a lot more to this place than what people are led on to believe. I'm getting some like weird Metroid vibes. Path is temporarily closed. Do like the music in this place. Seems like a whole thing down there. Almost looks like a boss arena. It's just a safe zone. Anything to interact with here? Look at the UI though. For a minute, I thought this was a rice cooker. For a minute, it looked like it's just like asset structure something. Don't lie to me, that did look like a rice cooker for a minute. We'll explain the robots. You press your cheeks against the glass. Inside, you only see reflection under the lights. Empty experimental pod gazing at each other. Geopods used to conduct various biological research at the space station. Ones use isolation substance. You wonder what kind of stuff has it contained. Like some bad shit.
The kindling for the phase flame is fascinating. Unfortunately, before the research could be completed, it vanished. I've initiated new attempts. The growth status of the two samples this time is promising. I incorporated personal taste preferences into the concept, but I'm uncertain about the outcome of such an action. They simultaneously possess two sets of emotional traits. They are at once cute, weak, sentimental, and sensitive, yet are also fierce, instigating, demanding, and confident. Interestingly, they also possess a kind of inclination, a yearning for their creator. It manifests as a natural, inherent emotion, similar to that of a baby towards its mother. Life towards sustenance, or the peculiar bond between humans.
Huh? What's that sound out there?
Interesting. There's some science stuff going on. Oh.
This is the headache Ruin Mei mentioned? It's just a different flavor.
Wait, that thing's food? I thought it was a cat. It refers to itself as green bean paste. Oh, this is the thing that's the cheese thing hated or was against. Are you hiding in the desserts? It's calmly connected with its shell. It looks deeply distressed, crying profusely. I feel the sense of beacon.
I'm not one of Ruin Mei's recognized works. Too much negative energy. Don't like negative energy.
You're a genius in your own way. Everyone's reaction when they lose a 50-50. Do you believe its emotionless and infulness is also quite genius? Yeah, turn that off.
Why am I a failure?
I don't like that it's using my voice. You gaze at Ruin Mei's creation, which appears to be still waiting sadly for Ruin Mei to come and get it. It's a compassion tugs at your heart.
What's that noise? Follow me. It'll be okay. I need to find a place for this little one. That sound seems to be from that locked room. How do I get in?
Sure, there's a button we push somewhere nearby. Don't like it it's using my voice. It's kind of creepy. They're cute and weird. I don't know why I wasn't expecting this to open. Hold on, let me go exploring real quick. Anything? There's a chest right here. Okay, how big is Herta's space station anyways? Investigate? You thought you could easily read all the data and theories on the screen with your height. However, when you get on your feet, you find an utter consternation how small you are. You're puzzled as to why the screen is hung so high up on the space station. At the same time, your thoughts begin to wander. You snap out of your boundless imagination, realize you have peaked. Your peak is merely the tip of the iceberg. With this entire space station theoretically results, the realization leaves you in awe of the space station. Okay, that is weird. Also, these pods of a train. There's 1, 2, and 3. Are they like escape pods? Look like it. Circles Ruin Mei creation joins hands with each other. Ruin Mei intertwines joy and sorrow. Again, these things are creepy and weird. They're cute and weird. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Alright, that's a new one. When did the simulated bugs get out? Gentle Sting, level 81. Propagate after 2 turns, cannot propagate during the turn until recovers weakness break. Gaunt Sting, quantum resistance. Home Clash deals quantum damage to a single target. Decayology, when receiving a killing blow, deals quantum damage, so you explode. Well, good thing we have Sela. Was not expecting that to ambush me. That's definitely a new one. I wonder how many people fall for that.
Lend me your strength. Don't.
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Who's next?
I'll make sure to watch out for that.
Story in your own way.
For ambushing beetles. Why'd you not turn back to look at us?
Show your courage.
Gonna be more up ahead. They go invisible. Well, they can't ambush me if I go invisible. But they do reveal themselves. Good to know.
What a headache. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Receive divinity. Eternal sleep.
Sorry, I think Sela's just above his healing range.
There's always a weakness.
Let's see.
Lend me your strength.
I think the quantum will kill the other two. Yeah, it does. Nice. I was gonna be really sad if I was a couple health points too much.
Show your courage.
Nope. Know your tricks now.
Nothing.
I think that red one's a little different.
Don't.
Oh, this is the one that powers itself up. We've seen this before. In Sworn Disaster. I gotta go do another attempt at that. I never did the early difficulties.
I'll see you all.
Yeah, those guys explode. Need to take care of them first. There's a puzzle here. Where does their path lead? No place for us? Where are you going? Oh, there's more. Scary.
Never imagined there'd be so many of them.
Where's that one? That one's pink. That one's kind of like a cream color. You know what? The more I look at these, they do look like little candy pieces of cake or something like that. They look like cats.
The final days that member number 23 at Cha spent in the mechanical city showed me that even the longest of lives, such as hers, have a limit. I'm now certain that the outcome of this cultivation is failure. Life can exist in thousands of different forms, which means the form itself has no purpose. These life forms are very advanced in their own concepts, and can even trigger chain reactions such as synesthesia, but that is not what I desire. I'm starting to feel lost. Perhaps the question, what is the essence of life, never had an answer. Member 1, Sandar, have you ever felt this lost? Or resigned?
You are here too. Seems like this is the other end of that one-way path.
So it would seem. Well, the door's locked down that way, but oh wait, no, is it? I saw the enemy guarding a chest down there. Oh, the door behind it is locked. Yes, but there's enemies right here. Fire, quantum, imaginary. It's gonna be a tougher fight. Bring it on.
Troublesome.
Not a scratch.
There's always a lend me your strength. What a headache. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
It's time. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward! Let's settle this.
So you are afraid of me.
Ah, DOT didn't kill him. See, thought it would be enough damage from that Ultima. Locha's Ultima is almost ready.
You chose this. Eternal state.
Never mind, I could have done without using the Ultima. Oh well.
I'll see you off.
You're zippy.
There's always a lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
You're weak to Quantum. You're about almost dead.
Sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Hit.
Outraged.
Repay.
Who's next?
That did a lot of damage.
This.
They outraged the wrong woman. Hey, crappy relics. Who cares? Oh, the Stellar Jade 20. That's nice. Or did he even check what's down here every once in a while?
Are you telling me to keep going?
No, I think he's trying to kill us.
Life is countless and varied in form. I firmly believe in that. Its beauty is like a myriad of flowers, and I want to pluck the one that never wilts. The patterns of all things always have complicated and enchanting exteriors, while their inner essences remain simple and plain. If we were to trace things back to their roots, just one equation would be enough to solve the confusion of all life. Ever since I was a child, I have always delighted in observing aspects of microscopic creatures, such as the speed with which slime molds devour objects. I have also gazed far and wide across the macroscopic world, investigating the progress of the universe up to this day. It was all very simple. I wish to discover the true essence of life, something that all individuals possess unknowingly, whether it is the materialism of their existence or an unknown entity beyond corporeal realms. To avoid blind faith in science, I cautiously raised a query. Would Ruin Mei be able to peel away external influences? Just like pinpointing a coordinate, would she be able to uncover life's most primordial and beautiful form of existence? I thought of one life form that would truly lie beyond my reach, and that is...
Of course we wouldn't know. Whoa. I don't like that these things are invisible now. I get it. Oh good, we can unlock this. It seems like Ruin Mei is playing God a little bit down here. Making different creations of life forms. No good can come from it. But it's all for the love of science, so... I guess. Really? Oh, I thought that for a minute that was a toilet. Nope, just a normal robot here. Okay. I do like how there's a garden on here. Leafy greens are considered repulsive and backwards food on some planets. That's a delicacy here. I mean, it's kind of cool. You can have like a whole farmer's crop, whole farm on here. There's more in here. Read the record. The duration of sunlight exposure is critically factored to affecting mood. Basking in starlight has been proven to be an effective method of alternating negative emotion.
Sounds fitting.
Accommodate the gray bean paste.
Stay here for a bit. Did something just open?
Sounds like that was a puzzle of its own, in a way. This is huge. Oh, it's a big circle, that's why. Hearing a chest. I think it's above me. It is. Can we unlock this? Nah, of course not. It's probably a shortcut back or something. Alright, what you got, little robot?
Buzz, only Madame Ruin Mei has permissions. Please submit your ID. Buzz.
Of course. Here you go.
Permissions granted. Buzz. Select from the below services. 1. Check historical incubation records. 2. Inorganic lifeform companionship chat service.
Inorganic lifeform companionship chat
This
service?
function has been damaged. Buzz.
Of course it has. Check record history.
I thought of one life form that would truly lie beyond my reach. And that is an emanator. I cannot comprehend what an emanator is. Scholars view them as the executors of the Eon's power. So, when did it begin? And at what point did they become closer to the Eons than any other life form? At first, I tried to create a genius. I failed. That question has no solution yet, and a long journey of discovery still lies ahead. However, erudition isn't the only path in the universe. If we set logic aside, would there be more primitive and pure emanators on other paths? Of course there would be. Tazeront. I was able to see the beginning and end of the swarm disaster through the simulated universe, obtain data on the Imperator and Sectorum and their descendants, replicate them, nurture them, and create a brand new scientific discipline. It is a logical decision. I will certainly succeed. The entity that I reconstruct will bloom into a life never before seen. Will Herta and Screwlum like this experiment? Most likely not. Therefore, before they realize what I am doing, I must hurry my work, as well as find a fitting assistant.
I see.
Granted. Buzz. Select from the below services. 1. Check visitor records. 2. Open incubator entrance.
Check the records.
Ruin Mei. Buzz. Alien species. Buzz. Man with plaster head. Buzz.
What?
Seems like there's something new.
Blaster head. Open incubator entrance?
Granted. Buzz.
That sound's coming from above.
I have a feeling we're gonna have a big ass fight. Oh, records. Before that. I think we're good here. I think that's all I saw in there. Gotcha. Now we go through here. There's more of those beetles. Oh, we're just gonna run through these guys. We've been fighting a lot of these beetles. Figured to be something bug related she's creating in here. Be interesting. It also sounds like she's trying to get closer to Aeons, which are like basically gods in this world. Really different creatures and beings. Back at the main elevator. We did see that big room. Only assuming that enemy is in there.
There's someone in the distance.
Who the hell?
Here, a genius move. And how will you counter it? Only an idiot would ask such a question. Just move this here. You look distressed. Something the matter? If that's the case, you better get thinking.
Are you waiting for a sign? Time is ticking. Descend via the elevator. What you seek is there.
Who the hell are you?
Have you considered whether the answer to your question will be of any relevance to our current predicament? If a question is of no help, then don't ask it. Time is clearly precious to the both of us. Never mind. Allow me to clarify something. I know exactly who you are, and I'm aware you are in Ruin Mei's employ. This was not my intended destination. I just happened to find my way here during my visit and saw what she was up to. My goals are roughly aligned with yours. Since you're here, I won't intercede. But should you fail, I will be forced to prevent some avoidable misfortunes. That's all you need to know. Just 2 paragraphs. Very effective communication.
Why are we wearing an Alablaster head?
Because I can't bear to see idiots. Of course, they wouldn't want to see me either.
Damn.
The real Ruin Mei's creation is hidden in the giant incubator below us. Go. Take the elevator and bear witness to this genius masterpiece.
What an interesting character. And he's gone. What an interesting character. Guess we're about to bear witness to whatever the hell she made. I think we'll just stick with the team we had since the beginning of this. Don't see a point in changing when things have been going so well.
This is huge. The space station has buried this big.
And there's a lot more to meet that we don't know about this place.
An emanator of propagation clone? How can that be?
Lend me your strength.
Eternal state.
And return!
Let's check this thing out. Quantum resistance. Swarm King Cannon deals quantum damage to a single target. Radiance and Venom deals quantum damage to a single target with a high chance of inflicting entanglements. Also summons 1 gnawing sting. Predator's Death Beam, which is what it just did. Quantum damage to a single target. Canopies Begone Spawn. Multiplication stay until his next action. Gotcha.
What is it we're waiting for?
I'm on guard. Hit! Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Don't mess with it.
It's radiation venom. Not just multiplied. Very similar to those beetles in Simulated Universe. Almost like a king to these things.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
It's crit.
I'll end your misery.
You chose
Skill points too on top of that. It's not good.
What a headache.
These things have a little bit of quantum resistance.
Lance at the ready.
This battle is unavoidable.
I'm not sure if I should be attacking the little guy or the big guy.
Mess with me. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
There's a death beam.
For this. Lend me your strength.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Good damage.
What a headache.
I'll see you off. Eternal slip.
You got the healing circle ready. Seems like he's just gonna keep multiplying. Make it with the okay. Yeah, we do have to take out the little guy.
Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. Don't mess with me.
Skill points. Oh, I didn't get that skill point back from Branya. Must have been in cooldown then.
Lend me your strength. What a headache.
You chose the wrong enemy.
That does do a decent amount of damage, so that's kind of terrifying.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Lend me your strength. Don't.
It's nothing we can't handle.
Lance at the ready.
I'm gonna use my skill, but getting low on skill points again. It's a shame that thing has a little bit of quantum resistance.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
I'll see you off.
What a headache.
See if we
Disappear
can
among the sea of butterflies.
one-shot this one.
Illusions of the past.
From what I heard from this boss from the internet, is this guy can be pretty tough. I think with the team we have, we can pretty much handle everything just fine. I kind of want to get Locha's Ultima ready. There we go. Perfect.
I'm on guard.
I'll end your misery. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
You chose the wrong enemy.
This battle is unavoidable.
Out of skill points again.
Lance at the ready.
Got a fighter. collapsing star? That was a lot of damage.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Here, you know what?
I'm on guard.
Nuts. Yeah, that guy's weak to fire on the right.
Forward.
Don't mess with me. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
It's not hitting him hard.
I'll see you off.
Healing circle's gone.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
I want to keep providing a shield as much as possible.
What a headache.
You chose the wrong enemy. Nothing major.
Damn, they actually managed to knock down Seal's health more than 50%.
Lance ablaze.
He definitely is tougher, I'll give him that.
Lend me your strength. Don't mess with me. Storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Shield's still up? No, it isn't. Hold on.
I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Actually, I don't think she critted. Because I think that might have or might have not killed it. She critted right there.
Lend me your strength. I'll end your misery. Who's next? Don't mess with me. I'll free you from disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. I'll end your misery. This battle is unavoidable.
Skill points again.
Who's next?
You chose the wrong enemy. Receive divinity.
Eternal slip.
And return!
It's killed.
The creature was unable to sustain its own existence and vanished as if it had never been born. The threat is over. Time to get going.
Is it over? I need to get some answers out of Ruin Mei.
Definitely. Just 2 robots chilling here now? Any in progress, please wait. Well, after all that, Ruin Mei, you have some explaining to do. And I want answers. Also, have you met Trotter Lord? He's pretty cute.
The meeting of geniuses is over. As for the future of the simulated universe, that conclusion isn't important. What's important is your task. You look upset, correct? I regret my actions. There's no defending what I've done. Time and again, my experiments have fallen short, and they've always yielded predictable results. I made a clone, but it doesn't hold a candle to the emanator.
It died on its own.
Exactly as predicted. 56 seconds on the dot. Restrained by time and place, its code of life could only be considered an incomplete attempt. I managed to replicate the moment it was born. However, it would soon disappear and be reduced to particles. Like every living being, it inevitably faced its demise as it journeyed towards the end. I find no fault in that. However, even the briefest life should have meaning. I want to know the limits of its capacity. It will indicate how far I've gone in a field completely incomprehensible to me. And it was a minuscule step, just as I had predicted.
It almost ate me.
I did say that if a danger proved too great for you, I would personally step in to confront it. I must admit, I'm not fond of scenarios where everything aligns perfectly with my expectations. An experiment should have its unforeseen twists. That's where the joy lies. Even the most predictable storylines can have their pleasant surprises. I have to admit that these little ones born in the process sometimes move me. I see a human-like response in them. It is a concept completely opposite to that of divinity. They have emotions. Emotions may be either positive or negative. However, the love rooted in the depths of their heart is eternal and unchanging. They're still a long way from becoming geniuses, and are therefore unable to discern whether this love is one of friendship, romance, or familial love. That being said, can even geniuses tell the difference? I cannot, at least. I do not understand what love is, and cannot respond to their feelings. Do you believe my actions were wrong? There's no need to tell me your answer. I just felt like asking the question. How should I take care of them? Perhaps leaving them at the space station is the best choice. Do I seem irresponsible? I'm sorry. I am often at a loss as to how to face my own creations. The effects of the anti-truth serum will also wear off. If others mention me to you in the future, you can answer however you like. Or even pretend you never knew me. After all, your memory of me will soon dissipate like smoke.
Memories dissipate.
Over time, hidden truths tend to surface. Past traumas, which I'd rather leave behind, have made me skeptical about trusting anyone but myself. If I do not want a secret revealed, the most foolproof way is to destroy it. The anti-truth serum will make you forget the brief period we spent together. It won't take effect immediately. It is a slow, intangible process, like the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossom, sticky rice, and frosting sugar. Perhaps you'll remember someone performed selfish experiments on the space station, but you will no longer remember their identity. Perhaps we'll meet again someday, but you won't be able to connect me with the recollection. That way, the connection between life forms will be erased. Friendships, secrets, grudges, lies, all will disappear. It will make our lives more relaxing.
If that's your wish, I will forget you.
Thank you. Screwlum will stay on the space station for a while longer. He and Herta still have problems they need to solve. As for me, I'm leaving soon and won't bother with goodbyes. Do you still remember the no man's land I mentioned? I'm considering a solo trip back there during my research downtime, just to see how things are. I miss member number 55 Yuqingtu sometimes. She used to always make something delicious for me to drink every time we parted ways. I hope I won't meet member number 4 Polka Kakamond. That would be quite troublesome. Who knows when the next gathering of geniuses will be? Do you have anything else you want to say to me?
I hope you come back and visit your creations.
I promise I will, Mr. Assistant. If fate allows and you're interested, upon our next meeting, we could journey to No Man's Land and traverse its tranquil glaciers. Though I suppose it wouldn't be No Man's Land anymore. What a conundrum.
That was much shorter than the last event we had. Kind of was expecting it because people got to that boss really fast, but there's more to this, of course. There's the events. Snack Life. It's a little badge you can have on your profile. Asta's offering tea. Hold on, what do you say about offering tea? Can you help with something? Context? I just realized there's a dog there. That's her dog, Pepe. My roommate created something interesting, little critters in the space station. I accommodated them temporarily in the seclusion zone. And now I would like to nurture those little ones. There's so many idling researchers in the space station. Why am I chosen? They won't be enough. They won't be soon enough. With this scroll himself, I upgraded the robot programmers. Hope your robots assist you either way. Critter pick. This is for the event. Which we will do next time, because I just wanted to, I wasn't too sure how long the story was in this one, but seeing how people got to that boss really quickly on Reddit, I was kind of just figuring maybe it's not that long of a story. Just gonna chill with Trotter Lord for the rest of the time being, I guess. I gotta go edit and do all that lovely stuff. What's the next part of the story? I want to mention that to Asta, right? Well, next time we will actually do the event Critter Pick and get limited time rewards and go over everything in this one. This one might be a multi-part. I don't know. We'll see. Until then, if you made this far into the video, I really appreciate love and support. If you want to further support me, I have a social media, Instagram and Twitter. It's on the description below, as well as my artists' information with their Twitch and their commissions if you want to ask them for a commission or whatsoever. Until then, I will see you guys next time as we do more of this on the space station. Just gonna chill with Trotter Lord for the rest of the time being. See ya!